Chill. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the Daily Sovereignty Report. My name is Aaron Thomas. Hauhitan is my traditional name. And welcome to this daily briefing on tribal sovereignty, indigenous rights, and the policy updates you need to know for today, Monday, June 22nd, 2026. Now, before we dive in, do me a quick favor, smash that like button, subscribe, tell your cousins, your relatives, your aunties, your uncles, your grandparents, and share this video right now. Now, we're building a powerful community right here, and we need your help to bring more voices into the conversation. Now, I had a great week off, felt so great to just sleep, to rest. I highly recommend that you do that. Tell your family, your friends, you've got boundaries, and I just need a week off and do nothing. Most people take off on a jet plane. I stayed home. I was right here, and I loved every single day of it, but it feels great to be back. I reset my center, and now I'm back, ready to rock and roll. Now, let's get into the news you might be looking for. Now, we're going to start in the courts where a federal district judge, has blocked a recent policy that removed Native history displays from national parks. Exhibits honoring the Wabanaki people in Acadia National Park and displays detailing treaty violations in Grand Teton National Park will now remain in place. Now, why this matters. Accurate history is vital for indigenous communities. Erasing those displays attempts to erase the historical truth of tribal nations. For sovereignty, this is a win for education sovereignty. Tribal sovereignty relies on the legal and historical recognition that tribes have existed as distinct nations since time immemorial. Now, moving to legislative updates, in British Columbia, First Nations leaders are raising alarms over proposed changes to the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples Act, also known as DRIPA. Leaders and advocacy groups are demanding strict adherence to the United Nations Declaration to protect traditional food practices and land relationships. Now, why this matters. The DRIPA was built to give indigenous communities a legal voice over what happens to their territories. For sovereignty, this directly impacts land and food sovereignty. Rolling back protections weakens the requirement for free, prior, and informed consent. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., all the way up on the big hill, progress continues on the Tribal Regulatory Reform Implementation Act. Federal agencies are moving to shift key regulatory programs directly to the Department of the Interior, aiming to cut out bureaucratic delays. Now, why this matters. For generations, federal red tape has stalled community projects on trust lands. For sovereignty, streamlining this progress and this process boosts energy sovereignty and workforce development, allowing tribes to greenlight projects and create jobs independently. And in sports and culture, summer solstice and Indigenous Peoples Day gatherings highlighted cultural sovereignty across the United States and Canada. Events featured traditional smoke dances, powwows, and new Seneca language immersion programs. Now, why this matters. Culture and language are the heartbeat of Indigenous identity. For sovereignty, cultural sovereignty is the foundation of political sovereignty, the right to preserve traditions, independent of colonial assimilation, is the ultimate exercise of an independent nation. Finally, a look at the weather. The National Weather Service has issued watches for the first week of summer. Dangerous heat exceeding 100 degrees is forecasted for the Southwest, while the Central Plains faces risks of heavy rain and flash flooding. Why this matters. Severe weather heavily impacts reservation infrastructure, threatening power grids in the Southwest and isolating communities in the plains. For sovereignty, managing public safety and climate resilience is a core duty of an independent government. Tribes use their own emergency networks to protect their citizens and maintain independence during environmental crises. All right, that concludes your daily briefing for today. If you found value in this update, please take 5 seconds to hit that share button. Send it to a friend, post it to your feed. Let's keep spreading the word and growing this amazing sovereignty report community together. Aichka, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you right here tomorrow.